All right, ready to go here. Here's Joe Adell. Breaking ball inside. And we're underway here in the home opener. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Throws to first. And an easy out to start the game. Junior Caminero will hit next. And a foul ball. One out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Caminero at first, 1 gone.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Rodon fires. And a base hit right there. Laureano hustles to get it in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
And strike 2.
0-2.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Don't think you want to throw him that pitch again. He hammered it. Next time, he'll make it fair.
That's a ball.
Misses off the inside, and that is ball 1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 on, 1 out. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. To short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2. We go to the bottom of the 1st. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next
Ball.
pitch inside.
One
and
ball,
that's ball
one
one.
strike.
And
That's
there's
a
a
ball.
ball. Ground ball up the middle. Story whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Ramon Laureano. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
No balls, one strike.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Adele hauls it in, and there's two away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is inside, ball one. That's off the mark. 2-1. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. Toss to Alonso, and Devers is set down. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Lenin Sosa. Rodon back to work. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Just missed. Just off the outside edge. Ball three. And there's the automatic.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Stays alive. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now it's going to be Logan O'Hoppe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rodon, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Rojas under it. And there are two down.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone. He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Jhonkensy Noel stands in now and watches strike one. Rodon ready. Here comes. Right through there. Got him. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jordan Westburg. Right side, hard hit. On to first, and quickly one away in the second. And next for New York, Kyle Manzardo. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. He made him pay for that one, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Zips it to first, and Contreras is retired. And up next for New York, Jackson Holliday.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Strike one.
1-1.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next pitch is downstairs. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Jarren Duran. Up the middle, Holliday. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now at the plate, Jo Adell. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Adell goes 6 feet 3 inches, 25 years old. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. Tovar throws across the diamond. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And now Junior Caminero. In the dirt, 1-0. And another ball. Line drive, base hit. And Pete Alonso with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Tap foul at the plate. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Squirts away a little bit. Caminero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. It's 2-1. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Trevor Story now. Pulls that one foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Corrals it, and that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Johan Rojas. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 2-2. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Laureano comes up to hit. Fly to left his first time. Hit on the ground to short. Story sends it over to first, and Laureano is retired. Raffy coming to the plate now. Just off the inside edge. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. And Devers hits that one. Duran moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. On to the fourth. And here is Sosa to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
There's the strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Fastball is outside. And it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and he's out trying for 2. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Back-to-back singles. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Okay.
Man at first, 1 away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And up next for Detroit, Jhonkensy Noel. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. In the dirt, blocked. That misses. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And it remains 2-2. O'Hoppe off of first with 2 away. That one is absolutely belted back there. Gone. And they add a pair. It's 4-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Jarren Duran up now for the Tigers. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That one in there across the letters. Right there is Laureano. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in New York, ready to go. Bottom 4. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jordan Westburg. Misses inside, and that is ball 1. On the ground to third. To first, leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And next for New York, Kyle Manzardo. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Ripped on a line. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit. 1 out, runner at second. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Up the middle, Story gets it to first, and Contreras is retired. And stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holliday. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Off the plate inside, and it's 1-0.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swings and misses, and it's 2-1. Runner at third, 2 away. Close one, doesn't get the call, and now 3-1. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in the Bronx, ready now for the 5th inning, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Joe Adell. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Caminero in the box again. Takes a strike. Next offering is down low. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hammered, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Comes up empty.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
In the dirt. Next pitch is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Lenny Sosa, 1 for 2. He was late there, strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Two on, one out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Logan O'Hoppe up now for the Tigers. Tovar slings it across. That ends the inning. And bottom of the inning, here's the shortstop at the plate. Ezequiel Tovar. Up the middle, Story. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Johan Rojas. Just off the inside edge.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Wilyer Abreu stepping in now for the Yankees. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Ramon Laureano stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground, out to short. Story tosses to first. Third out. Back for more from the Bronx. And the batter now, Mark Vientos. Vientos, in his second season, 25 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
And that's a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Vientos aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. This one in the dirt. Just missed.
3-0.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And ball four, two aboard. So the lineup flips over. Joe Adell up now for the Tigers. Check swing, called strike. Rojas going back. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. He's in there.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you can drive a ball into the game.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Here's Pete Alonso. That's in there. And that's strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next pitch is outside. Bases loaded, one away.
That's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think
on the ground, 2 ball. There's one.
On the tag. Out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. Back now in the Bronx. Now it's Devers at the plate. Tyone back to work. Inside. 1-0.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of look.
New pitcher for the Tigers, number 49.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1. 1-1.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
That's outside. And it's 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Adell moves under it. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Here comes Wilson Contreras. He's grounded out a couple of times. First pitch misses. Devers, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one out to right. Noel sizing this one up. He's got it. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the short. Stop. Trevor Story. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Diaz, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. And that one is in for a strike.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in at second with a one-out double. One out, runner at second. Logan O'Hoppe. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. First and second, one out. And now it's Mark Vientos. Third hit of the day for the DH. In there, he's safe.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And there's a foul ball.
And he's got deception in his delivery. And it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker.
And that's a fair ball. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Duran, the next to hit, takes ball one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. In comes the run from third.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Vientos, the lead runner out at second. Noel on at first with two down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the seventh, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there's one down. And up next for New York, Ezequiel Tovar. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now two gone. Johan Rojas digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
And he got him. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we're in the top of the eighth. Now the number 2 hitter, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Balls. One strike.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again. And now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that's a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Alonso stands at first with 1 out. Good job to fight that one off. Stretches out and hauls it in. And next up for the Tigers, Lenyn Sosa. Tovar sends it to first, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a pop-up. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Inside, just missed. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And next for New York, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 3 in this one. Jason Adam gets the ball now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard, and here is Devers. And first offering is fouled off. The Tigers up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That one just misses the outside corner. Now 1-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Got him swinging. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jordan Westburg. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch.
Tag, got him. What a... All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Maton, a 6'2 righty, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Mark Vientos up now for the Tigers. And that one handled. A flip to the pitcher covering. That's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Jhonkensy Noel. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Hit weakly on the ground. Slings to first, and that is that. Back in New York, and here is Jordan Westburg. Adam back to work. And first offering is fouled off. That's ripped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Kyle Manzardo will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Brian Hudson into the game.
And, you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Next pitch inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A two-run homer. And they slice into the lead. It's 8-4. Contreras, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. The Yankees looking to rally. That pitch just misses the inside corner. And the count 1-2. Broken bat, and it's popped up. The flip, it's there, and that's a great play. He's 2 outs away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jackson Holliday. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. In the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And up next for New York, Ezequiel Tovar. And that one clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The shortstop takes a ball. They're down to their final strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And a good eye there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him! And that's the ball game. Taillon with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done.